Intel has had a huge week. The president meeting with the Intel CEO at the White House earlier this week. The president had, of course, called for his resignation, but now the government is reportedly looking to take a stake in the chip maker. Kristina Partsinevelos has more in today's Tech Check. What are you learning, Kristina?
Well, Contessa, talk of a U.S. government taking an equity stake in Intel sounds dramatic, no doubt. But for investors, it doesn't solve the company's core issue, which is catching up in advanced chip manufacturing. In July, Lip-Bu Tan told employees Intel's advanced manufacturing would only move forward with, quote, confirmed customer commitments and, quote, no more blank checks. It was a direct signal to Washington. Without outside orders, Intel wouldn't build. That message landed after Tan also met with President Trump just this past Monday and after Trump called for Tan to resign just last week. So clearly a lot can change in a week. Intel, though, has already received billions of dollars in CHIPS Act funding under Biden. Now Trump is considering more support in the form of an equity stake, potentially even funding that stake through the existing CHIPS Act money. But Intel, unfortunately, still lags TSMC, to a degree Samsung, in producing the most cutting-edge chips that power AI. Wedbush highlights key concerns. Federal investment won't improve Intel's fab capabilities in the near term. What strings are attached? Will shareholders face dilution? Federal cash doesn't change the fact that Intel needs both the technology and the customers to fill those fabs profitably. For the market, this may provide short-term support on political headlines, as you can see with the stock today, just up, over 6.5%, and maybe a win for Trump in a swing state, Ohio, where Intel is building those plants, and there have been some delays. But without a fix to its manufacturing gap, the long-term upside remains limited. Washington's money may boost sentiment, but it won't fix the fundamental problem at Intel. Contessa?
Are there solutions on the horizon?
Aside from capital influx, the solution for Lip-Bu Tan was possibly to close down the foundry. That was something that he alluded to, or maybe we're reading between the lines, but he alluded to, working with other foundries if they don't have customers. So he was willing to change things around. And then some people took it as, whoa, could Intel become a fabless manufacturing, which means that they wouldn't actually manufacture such chips for other customers. And that's a big move. So there's a lot of avenues. There was rumors about TSMC taking a 51% stake in the foundry business. TSMC denied it. Again, just rumors. But something needs to change because this foundry business is really having a tough go.
It sounds like it boils down to a question of, would fabless be fabulous?
You sound like Brian Sullivan with that pun.
I know. I was just channeling it. It was like a dad joke.
In the next
and I'm
hour.
along. Right. Okay. Kristina, thank you for that.